All right, everyone, buckle up because the news cycle is absolutely on fire today, and you are not going to want to miss these electrifying updates. We've got some massive shifts happening across the gaming landscape, from unexpected comparisons that are raising eyebrows to secret modes being cracked wide open by the most dedicated players. Get ready, because Tarnished Tales is bringing you the hottest, most talked about stories you need to know, right here, right now. Don't go anywhere, you're about to get the inside scoop. First up, we're diving deep into the world of survival horror, where a major franchise is facing a wave of comparisons to a beloved, challenging series. Producer Mate Akamoto is setting the record straight, pushing back against the Soulslike label for an upcoming title. Is this a case of mistaken identity, or are there genuine parallels that fans are picking up on? We've got the details that will make you rethink everything you thought you knew. Then, we shift gears to the realm of a critically acclaimed fantasy epic. While the developers haven't even dropped the official announcement, the most dedicated fans have already found a way to access and play a secret new mode. How did they do it, and what kind of insane challenges await them in this unreleased content? You'll find out next. Next, we're talking about a highly anticipated film adaptation, and the lengths one passionate director went to secure the green light. We're talking a massive script, stacks of images, and a personal pitch to the game's elusive creator. Was it enough to impress a legend and bring a cinematic masterpiece to life? Get ready for the story behind the story. And finally, in a twist that has the community buzzing, a beloved, classic game might be getting a new lease on life, not through an official remaster, but through the sheer creativity of a fan-built masterpiece. Could this fan project actually rival an official remake? We've got the incredible visuals and the inside scoop. Stay locked in, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update on Tarnished Tales. The Soulslike label debate ignites. As the survival horror landscape prepares for a significant new entry, discussions are heating up regarding its gameplay mechanics. Specifically, the upcoming title Silent Hill F has found itself on the receiving end of frequent comparisons to From Software's highly influential Souls series. This parallel is primarily drawn from the game's combat system, which emphasizes slower, more deliberate melee engagements where the careful management of a stamina bar is crucial for success. However, Mate Akamoto, the producer for Silent Hill F, has publicly stated that he believes this comparison to be disingenuous, aiming to clarify the game's identity and its design inspirations. In a recent interview conducted at Gamescom 2025, Akamoto elaborated on the origins of these gameplay elements. He pointed out that many of the mechanics drawing these comparisons, such as the stamina meter and dodge functionality, are not unique innovations of the Souls series, which first introduced them to a wide audience with Demon's Souls in 2009. Instead, Akamoto argued that these systems have been present in various forms across a broad spectrum of games for a considerable time. He specifically highlighted that elements reminiscent of modern, Souls-like features can even be found in earlier Silent Hill titles. For instance, he mentioned the charge meter for attacks in Silent Hill 4, which he likened to Silent Hill F's focus meter, and noted the presence of a stamina meter in Silent Hill 3, indicating that these types of mechanics are not novel to the genre being compared. Akamoto further stressed that the methodical approach to melee combat isn't an exclusive domain of Souls-like games. He explained that many older action horror titles have incorporated similar combat styles for years. By labeling a game a Souls-like, simply because it incorporates these features, he feels the term becomes overly broad and potentially misleading. He reiterated the team's intention for Silent Hill F, stating, "We'd like to reiterate we are an action horror game, but we are not a Souls-like." This stance aims to position the game as a distinct experience within the horror genre, drawing from its own established lineage while incorporating modern design sensibilities without being pigeonholed into a derivative category. Silent Hill F is slated for release on September 25th and is set to launch on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. Recent trailers have offered glimpses into the game's terrifying otherworld, showcasing a world plagued by unsettling monsters, disembodied radio voices, and manifestations of the protagonist Hinako, Shimizu's own trauma. Gameplay details revealed in August shed light on the weapon durability system, resource management for repairs and upgrades, and a progression system tied to special currency and equipment that will enhance Hinako's abilities. The game is expected to feature more action-oriented gameplay than is typically associated with the Silent Hill series. This clarification from the producer has sparked considerable debate among fans, with many discussing whether the Soulslike label accurately reflects the game's mechanics, or if Okamoto's points about historical influences hold more weight. The community is eager to see how these gameplay elements translate in practice upon the game's release. But hold on, because the echoes of challenging gameplay lead us to another universe where players are already breaking ground on unannounced features. Next, we're diving into the unexpected discoveries made by the most dedicated players in a beloved fantasy epic's multiplayer spin-off. Secret mode unlocked early for Elden Ring spin-off. Fans of From Software's Elden Ring Nightreign are proving that patience isn't always a virtue when a new challenge beckons. Even before an official announcement from the developers, the game's most dedicated players have managed to uncover and begin playing a secret new ranked mode, showcasing their eagerness for fresh content in the multiplayer roguelite spin-off. The latest, Everdark Sovereign, arrived last week, and the community is already hungry for what's next. The existence of this hidden mode, referred to as the Deep of Night, was first unearthed by data miners shortly after the game's due update in late July. Subsequent file explorations hinted at an endless mode featuring skill-based matchmaking, designed to offer a significantly higher challenge for veteran players. These leaks also suggested the inclusion of new slots within the player's vessel to accommodate new types of powerful relics, further enhancing the potential for deeper, more challenging runs. Weeks after these initial discoveries, a segment of the player base has been leveraging mods to experience the Deep of Night firsthand. While publisher Bandai Namco has remained tight-lipped about Nightrein's future content roadmap, these players are forging ahead. Currently, access is limited to PC users who are playing solo on a separate save file, and play is restricted to the initial round. Nevertheless, this has not deterred the most committed Nightfarers from exploring this clandestine version of the game's world. Some of these mods not only unlock the mode itself, but also provide access to the new deep relics for purchase. Players have been sharing their expeditions on platforms like YouTube, offering glimpses of the exclusive gear and its unique trade-offs. Unlike standard loot found during typical runs, each piece of gear within the deep comes with inherent drawbacks, amplifying the difficulty. For example, a sentry's torch might boost resistance to lightning damage and mitigate damage from hits, but it also drastically increases the damage taken from exposure to the night's tide. Storm, a potentially fatal consequence for players who frequently find themselves in such conditions. Furthermore, enemies within the secret mode are notably more resilient. Even basic rats in the starting area require 3 hits to defeat instead of the usual 2. Some enemy models also appear to be contaminated versions of their standard counterparts. For the most part, however, the core gameplay in the initial round remains consistent with what players have experienced. While Deep of Night runs thus far haven't revealed any entirely new weapons or overarching secrets, this could change as players progress further into later rounds or achieve higher ranks, potentially unlocking content not yet referenced in data mined files. Confirmation and official details will only come when From Software officially announces the mode. Speculation suggests this could happen as early as this week or sometime in September, perhaps coinciding with the final cycle of Everdark Sovereigns. Data mined information also points towards the potential introduction of new character classes in Nightreign, though it remains uncertain whether these will be part of a free update or paid downloadable content. The game's most fervent fans are eagerly anticipating any new content, hoping for its swift arrival. This dedication to uncovering hidden depths in game worlds is truly remarkable, but it also pales in comparison to the sheer effort one director put in to bring another iconic universe to the big screen. Now, we explore the extraordinary lengths a filmmaker took to convince a legendary game creator to greenlight a major movie adaptation. Filmmaker's epic pitch secures Elden Ring movie deal. Alex Garland, the acclaimed director behind Ex Machina and Civil War, has revealed the extraordinary measures he took to convince Hidetaka Miyazaki, the visionary creator of Elden Ring, to approve his vision for the game's cinematic adaptation. Garland, a self-proclaimed superfan of the sprawling fantasy RPG, presented a meticulously crafted 160-page draft script, supplemented by an additional 40 pages of imagery, as an unsolicited pitch. The culmination of this effort was a personal meeting in Japan with Miyazaki himself, a notoriously elusive figure in the industry. The extensive pitch document, described as epic, clearly resonated with Miyazaki, as the meeting ultimately led to the green light for the Elden Ring movie, a project being developed by A24. Adding further weight to the adaptation's potential, George R.R. Martin, the celebrated author who co-created the world of Elden Ring, is attached as a producer. While details about the film remain scarce, Garland's deep understanding and passion for the source material are undeniable. He has previously shared that he is currently on his 7th playthrough of Elden Ring, demonstrating a profound engagement with the game's intricate world and challenging gameplay. Garland recently spoke with IGN about his experiences with the game, specifically highlighting the formidable boss Melania, Blade of Miquella, as the most difficult adversary he has encountered. He described his approach to overcoming such challenges, drawing parallels to his experience with the Dark Souls series. "It's not that you get better, it's more like monkeys and typewriters," Garland explained. "You just keep doing it, and eventually, one day they're dead." This philosophy underscores his persistent and dedicated approach to mastering the game's demanding mechanics. George R.R. Martin himself has expressed considerable enthusiasm for Garland's involvement, praising him as a first-rate director in a blog post. Martin also lauded the production company A24 as kick-ass, conveying a sense of optimism about the project. He even shared a YouTube video titled, "Why the Elden Ring Movie Won't Suck," further signaling his positive outlook. Despite his vocal support, Martin's direct involvement in the day-to-day production is not confirmed, especially given his already extensive workload, which includes an upcoming animated Hercules movie. Details regarding the Elden Ring film adaptation remain under wraps, with no official release date or production start time announced. However, reports suggest that Garland is keen on reuniting with actor Kit Connor, known for his roles in Heartstopper and Warfare, for a significant part in the movie. The ambitious effort by Garland to secure this project highlights a deep respect for the source material and a clear commitment to translating the epic scope and intricate lore of Elden Ring to the silver screen. From the meticulous crafting of a film's script to the digital artistry of game recreations, the passion of fans and creators knows no bounds. Now, prepare to be amazed by how a beloved classic is being brought back to life in an entirely unexpected, yet incredibly faithful, way. Minecraft Masterpiece recreates iconic Bloodborne location. While the gaming community ardently awaits any official news regarding a potential Bloodborne remaster, one dedicated fan has taken matters into their own hands, creating a stunningly accurate recreation of the game's iconic cathedral ward and surrounding Iharnam cityscape within Minecraft. This ambitious fan project is generating significant buzz, with many suggesting it might even surpass expectations for an official remake. The project, shared on Reddit by user MajesticPlate7055, showcases an incredible level of detail and faithfulness to the original Bloodborne environment. The intricate architecture of the Cathedral Ward, a fan-favorite area known for its gothic design and challenging encounters, has been meticulously rebuilt block by block. The reception from the community has been overwhelmingly positive, with comments praising the creator's dedication and skill. One user exclaimed, "This MF just popped 99 madman's knowledge and did this. Glory be to he with the insight to do this. Truly countless eyes on your inside," capturing the awe inspired by the build. Another commenter expressed a common sentiment, stating, "Beautiful hope, we are able to download the map to see it for ourselves." This desire to experience the recreated world firsthand highlights the project's success in capturing the essence of Bloodborne's unique atmosphere. However, the creator has cautioned that the project is far from complete, estimating that it could take up to a year to fully realize their vision. Despite its unfinished state, the current approximation of major buildings and notable landmarks is already remarkably spectacular, offering a compelling glimpse into what a modern iteration of Bloodborne could look like. This fan-made endeavor serves as a powerful testament to the enduring appeal of Bloodborne and the creativity within its fanbase. While the hope for an official remaster from Software or Sony remains strong, projects like this provide a tangible connection to the beloved game, allowing players to engage with its world in new and exciting ways. The sheer effort involved in translating the complex and atmospheric design of Iharnam into the block-based world of Minecraft is a feat in itself. Fans continue to express their admiration and anticipation for the project's completion, hoping it will serve as a worthy, albeit unofficial, successor or tribute to the original masterpiece. Until an official announcement is made, this Minecraft recreation stands as a beacon of fan dedication, potentially offering the closest experience to new Bloodborne content that players might get. These incredible feats of fan dedication and creative endeavor show just how deeply these game worlds resonate with us. But that's just the tip of the iceberg for today's news cycle. Stick around for a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with us. That's all the time we have for today's explosive updates. We covered the Soulslike debate surrounding Silent Hill F, the secret new mode being played in Elden Ring Nightreign, Alex Garland's epic pitch for the Elden Ring movie, and an incredible Bloodborne recreation in Minecraft. Don't miss out on any future breakdowns. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for even more gaming news and discussions. Thanks for watching Tarnished Tales.